Hello and welcome to YHELP Talks with Taylor. Today we are with Curtis Pinkerton, Manager of Field Community Activation of Old Navy, and Chantal Horton, Senior Recruiter Talent Acquisition of Gap Inc., talking to us about discussing how to support the community. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Happy to be here.
For sure. So tell us about yourself and your organization.
Sure. So I'm Curtis Pinkerton. You guys heard that. I work for Old Navy and the manager of field community activation. And mainly what that is that we have a network of community leaders across all of our stores, our 1,200 stores in the US, Canada, and Mexico. And I'm able to help them to activate around doing community service and really living into our corporate social responsibility, which is called Imagine Mission. And a little bit about Old Navy, if you don't know, Old Navy is a global apparel and accessories brand that makes current American essentials accessible to every family. We originated in 1994, and the brand celebrates democracy of style through an on-trend, playful, optimistic, and affordable, high-quality products. Hopefully you know about Old Navy. We are a division of a bigger company, so Gap Inc. is our parent company. And Old Navy does bring a fun, energizing shopping environment to its customers in our over 1,200 stores around the world. So Imagine Mission is really something I am extremely proud of. And we have a manifesto that I'm going to read to you. So imagine a better future. A better future for future generations, a place where everyone feels like they belong and all the clothes are made with love, not just for Mother Earth, but for our kids and their kids too. That opportunity isn't a dream, but a reality. Learners become leaders, and those leaders, well, they change the world. This is the Imagine Mission. This is Old Navy. Imagine Mission is really set up around three key tenets or pillars that are inclusivity, opportunity, and sustainability. And in inclusivity, Old Navy has published a commitment to change for its employees, brand, and communities. That commitment includes doubling the representation of Black and Latinx employees at all levels in U.S. headquarter offices by 2025. And working to evolve the company's culture so that it lives up to our values of inclusion, equality, and belonging. And inclusivity shows up at Old Navy's in Old Navy's apparel offerings, as well as with the launch of BOD Equality this year, which we're super proud of. So all sizes, all the same price for everybody. For opportunity, which is our second pillar, Old Navy supports thousands of young people in finding their first jobs every year. The company's in-store job training and mentorship program, This Way Onward, aims to empower 20,000 participants by 2025. That's a lot of people. And through nonprofits like our 20-year partnership with Boys and Girls Club, the company helps build the next generation of leaders with workforce readiness, leadership training, clothing donations, and much, much more. And our third pillar that makes up Imagine Mission is sustainability. Old Navy is working towards significant goals that will help reduce the company's impact on the planet. The company is on its way towards a goal of having 100% of all of its denim made by water-saving techniques and is working towards having more clothes made with recycled cotton. Our plastic hanger recycling program is also in progress. We started that in 2019, and we want to keep all of our hangers out of landfills. And an exciting announcement we just made is that we are eliminating all of our plastic bags by 2023. So as you can see, we're more than a clothing company. We want to do the right thing. We want to help the next generation at creating a better future for the next generation. So I'm really excited about our Imagine Mission and how it is fueled through our community leaders across the entire company. So far this year, we've donated and volunteered almost 158,000 hours on our way to our historic high of over 200,000 hours every year. So we're really excited about the ways that our individual employees can get involved, but also how our company stands up to the values as well.
What are some of the Old Navy programs that support the community?
So I'll go ahead and take this one. Hi, Chantal Horton over here, Senior Acquisition Recruiter for Gap Inc. I also support as a territory leader for This Way Onward, which is the program that Curtis talked a little bit about. So I'll go into that. So This Way Onward is really how we connect the volunteerism piece with the community hiring piece. It's kind of a two-way street. We volunteer and we're able to meet amazing youth and hire them on board. So This Way Onward, it provides young people with really skills that they need to succeed in the workforce. So we're changing lives with giving people first jobs. It's career development, it's mentorship opportunities. It's a program that really invests in youth by assisting with transportation, with housing, with clothing allowance, and really helps to narrow the opportunity gap. As Curtis mentioned, through This Way Onward, Old Navy has provided jobs and mentoring to over 10,000 at the moment, and many of those diverse youth, actually 90% of them, of the participants, they identify as people of color. And we're on track to hit that 20,000 mark that we talked about in 2025. So really, this is how we support the community through the hiring practices that we do at the company, and really just how we do our business each and every day.
So could you define inclusivity and why it's important?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this one. I think, inclusivity or inclusion is really something that's fundamental for Gap Inc. It's truly in the DNA of the organization, and it's what Doris and Don Fisher sought to do when they founded Gap Inc., right? It's bridging the gap through people. And really the simple fact is that we all deserve to belong, and we want to ensure that we're creating a space and creating an environment where everyone feels safe and they feel seen. There's programs that we have and an initiative that we actually launched called Project We. And it is a collection of graphic tees designed by diverse artists to really imagine a more inclusive world through art. The We tees, they honor cultural moments and movements, including Black History Month, International Women's Day, Pride, Juneteenth, Latinx Heritage Month, and it's really in celebration of the initiatives. Old Navy is donating $1 million to the Boys and Girls Club through this program to support youth arts in the communities across the country. So there's really some amazing stuff that we do around inclusivity. But again, as I said, it's who we are. It's in our DNA. It's what we do every single day.
Is there an age limit on giving back?
Absolutely not. I think that every person plays a role in creating the world that we want to see. One of our sayings that we have as part of our Old Navy, when Old Navy was started in 1994, is imagine the world runs right. And everybody plays a role in helping to create that vision. I'm lucky enough to, in my life, where my family encouraged volunteerism from a very young age. My mom is a Head Start teacher. Anytime there was something that she needed us to do, we got involved, we helped out, and that has continued on my journey. And I encourage everyone to do that. It's a great way to learn. It makes you feel good, and it's the right thing to do. Like I said, everybody can play a role in creating the communities that we want to see.
Why do you think it's important for teens to learn how to get involved with their community?
Chantal?
Yeah, so it's important for youth to get involved because this is their world. What you do today, it affects your tomorrow and really future generations. Getting involved with your local Boys and Girls Club, with your local YMCA chapter, with This Way Onward, right? These are all ways that we can really foster change, and it enables us to kind of grow and generations to move forward. So it's super important to get involved and be active as teens. This is your world. You own it.
Absolutely.
What are some activities teens can do to get involved?
I think there are a myriad of things. I mean, when I encourage our teens to get involved, I ask them to do something that they're passionate about, something that they're interested in. Maybe it's a new skill. Maybe you want to learn how to communicate more effectively. So finding an organization that can help you with that. I think that anytime that you can you can find an activity that you can find passion in, you can learn from, is absolutely going to help you in the long run. And I think that sometimes it seems scary, or you feel like maybe you're too young, you don't have a voice, but we need all those young voices. We don't have the answers. And I know I learn something new every day from, different interactions that I put myself into. And I think that that's what we all need to be able to do. So, even if it's just like volunteering at a Boys and Girls Club, or even attending a Boys and Girls Club, is a great experience to sort of learn different perspectives from different people. Asking around at school what organizations are available to you as well. Great way to volunteer. But even doing things in your community, like picking up trash, or it could be really simple things that can create a really big impact. Donating items to a food bank, going to a homeless shelter and donating those sort of gently used items that you've outgrown, but somebody else could absolutely benefit from. There is a ripple effect when you are able to get out and do those kind of things. And it doesn't have to be something complicated. It can be something super easy.
Do you think that supporting those in need helps you appreciate what you have?
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
Right. Of course, right.
Absolutely. We're all so blessed when you sort of start to take stock in the things that you have had access to. And once you get in the community and realize that the things that you had access to, other people don't necessarily have the same access or have the same life experience. I think it's up to each of us to be able to play a role in granting access and opportunities to those that have done that. I think about in my personal journey, the people that have helped to mentor me, different teachers, different people that I have come across that have given me an opportunity. I want to be able to do the same thing for them as well.
Similar to Curtis's journey, I think just my reasoning for being involved with community in this way onward is because I had people in my life that really grounded me, they advocated for me, and they inspired and mentored me. They really showed me what was possible, and I think they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I can appreciate all the beautiful things and all the amazingness that is around me because of that village, because of those people that kind of wrapped their arms around me and encouraged me, right? And I think that that's why we're so passionate about what we do from a community perspective as well. It allows us to pay it forward. It allows us to give back what we were given. So absolutely.
Yeah, 1000%. You get way more from it than what you put into it. And again, it's really up to us to create the future that we want to see. And we all need to get involved in being able to do that.
Well, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers before we go?
Sure. I have one piece of advice, and I'm sure Chantal has some as well, but sure. I just say learn something new every single day. Life is a journey, and you need to get out there and really put yourself in a place of learning and expose yourself to as many opportunities. I say, when someone asks you a question, the answer should be yes. Obviously, health and safety first, but yes should be the answer. Like say yes to opportunities that might scare you. Fear is a blocker, and we all have tremendous opportunities. And we just have to get out there and learn something new every day and make the best of it. Lead with curiosity, ask a lot of questions. We all have our own, again, that role to play, and it's up to us to live into our potential.
I love that. Just to kind of piggyback, the curiosity piece is huge, right? Be open, be curious, be authentically you. You are good enough and you're worthy. And I think that those are some things that I try to live by every single day, but that's the advice I would definitely give. And the promotion, obviously, with really wanting to say, utilize everything that you're given, everything that you learn, everything you see in the world to be able to pay it back and pay it forward in the community.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
All right.